lying in a tangled heap on the floor. Dobbs squeezed behind the barrier railing, yanked it open, and hurried inside.
Connect me to DCI Cooper. Subject has entered the tower to the Tyne Bridge. Do we have authorization to continue pursuit? I need to speak to DCI Cooper as a matter of urgency. Over. Where the hell is Cooper?
I'm going in after him.
Dobbs blinked as his eyes adjusted to sudden darkness and the overpowering smell of birds and mildew. Ahead of him, a staircase beckoned. As the sun broke through the dusty window panes, Dobbs looked up in a kind of wonder. Pigeon feathers and 100 years of dust mites floated on the air. To his fevered mind, it was a kind of cathedral, a place of sanctuary. But not for long. He knew they were coming for him. Sweat coursed down his face and into his eyes, but still Dobbs hurried upward. His legs burned, and his gasping breaths echoed around the high walls as he clambered higher.
Subject John Dobbs is inside North Tower of the bridge and heading for the roadway exit on the top level. Requesting immediate support on the Tyne Bridge. Put me through to DCI Cooper for further instructions. Over.
His lungs laboured, dragging stale air into his exhausted body. His clammy hands pushed against the crumbling wall. He struggled to reach the top of the stairs and whatever fate awaited him there.
John! Stop! Stay where you are. Keep calm. We only want to talk to you.
Stop? Stay calm? He couldn't, even if he wanted to. He was too far gone. He emerged from the stairwell onto a precarious gangway wrapping around the topmost level of the steel frame. The height was enough to make him feel dizzy. His legs were shaking with fatigue, and he heard the rattle of metal as the police climbed the stairs below. Dobbs searched desperately for a way out. He spotted a door halfway along the gangway and began to edge forward, sweating and shaking as his feet slid and the gangway quaked beneath his weight.
Dobbs! Where do you think you're going, man? Stay where you are, don't you bloody move! No!
Dobbs clasped a hand around the heavy door handle that would lead him out onto the top of the bridge. The door was locked. Frantic now, he put his weight behind it and kicked out at the old chain lock, but it wouldn't budge. He was almost beaten when he spotted a small hook to the side of the door with a set of old keys, coated in cobwebs and other grime. His hands shook as he tried them in each of the locks until, miraculously, the chain fell away. When Dobbs burst onto the bridge, a strong gust of wind hit him like a fist to the chest so that he almost fell backwards again. Cold air rolled in from the North Sea, whipping through the high arches, sending the metal creaking and moaning like a soul in torment.
John? John, my name is Detective Constable Hitchens, and this is Police Constable Jessup. All we want to do is talk to you.
I don't believe you!
Tears spilled over his face, small, salty rivers pooling in the lines on his cheeks as he continued to edge backwards. Vehicles and pedestrians moving in both directions across the bridge had been brought to a standstill as the road was blocked by squad cars. In his peripheral vision, Dobbs watched as more police officers spilled out of their cars and began to set up makeshift barriers to protect the public from the madman on the bridge. Nowhere left to go.
John, listen to me.
Hey, I'll handle this.
No, wait for Cooper.
Get out of the way.
Jessup, wait.
It's all over, Dobbs. Give yourself up, man.
But Dobbs wasn't listening. He watched a seagull weave through the gables overhead with an elegant flap of wings before diving towards the water somewhere far below.
John Edward Dobbs, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on.